Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Officer 24/7. My name is Niharika Walia Bhatnagar, and I am with you with the specific area of CIIB examination. Everyone, I hope I am audible as well as clearly visible. The topic of today is basically ACIB 2025 Daily Habits for Your Success. Everyone, when we talk about the specific area of your CIB examination, CIB examination as compared to the previous examinations now has become way more tougher. Now they have introduced topics which are slightly more difficult. At the same time, they have a lot of, I would say, a lot of challenges when you're talking about the examination right now, and at the same time the examination is not only tough, but there are certain points where they have started covering no option questions. At the same time, people are also worried that I don't know by what time they will also introduce your negative marking in the examination. So I think if we talk about the overall examination, it requires a long term preparation, not something I would say just prepare by the end, have a particular marathon and go to the revision classes of any of those the faculties which are providing you all these things, and boom, you are done. That kind of ideology might work or may have worked earlier, but if I talk about today, things have definitely changed a lot. Based upon this, I'm going to talk about a few daily habits which you can definitely look forward to if you're preparing for your CIB examination, and those important areas that will really help you to study properly. Okay, so there are certain things which I'm going to let you know when you're preparing for this examination, but always remember everyone, your focus should be something like your focus should not be that I will study by the end of the year, by the time I would be having the examination. I promised myself that much. Don't do that part. It's always very, very important when you're preparing for this examination. You are sorted about one thing, that you are here to clear the examination. So based upon this, let's talk about this in detail, everyone. But before this, please share the session, like the session, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay, everyone, what is it that I'm going to talk about? Number one, habit formation. If I talk about the habit formation, do you know a normal human brain will take around 21 days of continuous doing something, then it becomes a habit for you. That is called habit formation. In terms of habit formation, ideally a human brain requires 21 days continuous effort to make it a habit. So that means you need to make it a habit that you are going to study properly every single day. I will never suggest you ki nahi nahi. I think, if let's look at this part, let's break your entire day in the series of 24 hours. You have got 24 hours in a day, and among these 24 hours, it's like okay, you have around 8 to 10 hours are gone in terms of your office, right? People go to office, then they come back. Matlab, the entire process of commutation here and there, XYZ things happening, your 10 hours are gone. Let's take it 10 hours. You're left with 14 hours in a day. Out of these 14 hours, ideally, most of the people, I think including me as well, we don't get to sleep. We want to, but ultimately we sleep for maximum 6 hours a day. Okay, anybody who's a parent, they would definitely understand this part. Again, like, you are having 6 hours a day for your sleep. That means other than this, you are left with 8 hours. Among these 8 hours, your day can be split into the area of 2 to 3 hours exclusively for your household chores. Okay, or your family, or your basic refreshment, breather, everything that can be there. This is all a part of your the specific time period that you should allot to your studies, right? What next are we left with, everyone? What next are we left? After this, I think the next part that we are left with is 3 to 4 hours are gone. That means 5 hours are left. Among these 5 hours, what are you doing? Are you using these 5 hours in uplifting yourself in terms of your examination preparation, in terms of your working all together? All these things, are you doing it or not? So all these things has to be taken care of when you are preparing for this examination. So basically, one thing that you have to do is consistency. That means every single day, I think among those 5 hours, don't study for 5 hours continuous, but yeah, 1 to 2 hours or something that you can definitely allot. So our brains are wired to have a specific routine. Consistent action solidify habits. Next is small steps, big impact. Give 1 hour a day, you will see the major difference. See, if you make it a habit that nahi, I want to study every single day, your ideology, your working altogether will definitely change a lot. Matlab, this is one particular thing I would vouch for. For example, I don't know it's a bad habit or good not habit. I have a habit of reading articles. I would every single day I'm reading articles from quite a few time there, quite a few years I would say. So that means when I'm studying those things every single day, you get to know a lot of things, finance, even Bollywood or anything of that sorts. But that particular reading habit is still built up. That really helps you a lot in terms of your vocab in your working. In the same case, if you make it a habit that every single day you're going to study, no matter how much time you give, but you study, that will have a big impact. Next part is what are the basic 5 effective habits that are going to help you. Number one, focused study sessions. Do not try to think that I am going to tell you that, sir, ma'am, in any case, give 4 to 5 hours every single day. I don't know how you're going to manage it, but give it that way. Practically, it's not possible. Right? So many of you live with your family, many of you are married and you have your kids as well. I think there are so many women out there as well who do the household chores. Matlab in the morning they are working and after the office they are also working. So practically if I tell you that nahi nahi leave everything behind, it's absolutely fine. You just have to give 4 5 months na. That particular thing is just too impractical. But yeah, what you can do is we all get at least 1 to 2 hours of breather every single day. Are we using that breather properly or not is the question. So just dedicate that particular time to your studies. And just one more thing, do not keep your phone aside if you are doing it from somewhere else. Right? If you're doing it from your phone, just maintain that particular thing that "Nahi, I'm going to study from this area." Just keep all the apps closed and do not do anything else at that point of time. Then recalling. After the time is over, na, matlab you're done with the studies, then think about whatever you are done with in the entire day, whatever you studied. This recalling thing is basically a very good way of finding out whatever you studied during that day. This will definitely help you further in terms of your preparation. Okay, because you learn something by recalling it. Then review and summarize. You go through the notes time and again. After the thing is done, then in the evening if you open your books again, it will again help you. And summarize, matlab quickly just summarize everything. This is what I studied today. Boom, bam, it's done. Matlab you are done with the particular thing almost 3 times. You recall, okay, this is what we did today. Just go through the notes once and then summarize everything. Next part is practice mocks. Always give time to your testing. I think testing plays a very important role. Why? Because testing just gives you an idea ki this is the kind of paper. Are you open towards it? Are you looking forward to it? That part becomes clear. Then comes effective time management. There are different ways of having time management. First is plan your day. This is what even I tried, so I think I can vouch for this. Every single night or in the morning, whatever you feel right. I found it easier to do it at night. That every single night you sit down and write down all the specific chores that you want to do today, tomorrow. Matlab, on the very next day, whatever you do, irrespective of your office work or homework. That means in every case, you just make a particular list of whatever you are supposed to do. You can organize it in a different area altogether, that this is my household task and this is my office task, which I'm supposed to finish. So plan your day accordingly. Note down everything. It can be starting from even washing clothes to even your basic part. What are you going to cook tomorrow? That particular part can also be done. I am someone who sometimes drinks a little water and sometimes you really forget it. In our area, we are having a winter where the temperature goes down to 4 degrees, 5 degrees in the morning, and even less than that. So I've seen that. So what do? Sometimes you forget about drinking water. Write that part in your diary, and this something will help you in terms of basically classifying your task, which is more important, which is less important. Then break down the tasks. Everyone, I think this is one particular reality. If I once I am done with the particular list now, you get scared about the fact, oh god, it's so much of tasks are left tomorrow. Don't do that. Don't look at the entire thing together. It's like this is my household task, this is my office task, this is what I'm going to do further. Okay, so just classify things in a different manner and look at one thing at a time. This will help you out in terms of finishing the list altogether. Eliminate time wasters. Every day we have something where you will have the time wasting scenario. You might be sitting somewhere, relaxing a bit. You might be watching TV here and there. You might be someone who will be just like 5 minutes, I want to take rest, and then I'll start studying. Maybe I'll just have a word with this particular person, just gossip a bit, and then I'll study. Don't do that, because that time waster is going to be the reason that your 24 hours are totally filled with fillers instead of a productive day. So you have to remove that part. Every single moment you get a time, even you get 1 hour or 1 hour or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, whatever you get, steal that time. That part is again very important. And these to do lists play a very, very important role. Maybe in the beginning it might scare you, but in the longer run, it won't. Then comes regular syllabus review and unit testing. Regular syllabus review means look at the syllabus every single week, in which what you can do is just look at how much progress you have made. This is something psychologically has helped me a lot in studying. So what I do is I make the entire syllabus chart and then I tick things. Okay, I'm done with this, I'm done with this, I'm done with this. This really helps you a lot in your studies. Then comes unit testing. Do that unit testing means after each unit, take a practice test. Matlab, this really helps you. Once you're done with the entire chapter, then do the testing part of it. This will help you in learning the particular unit altogether, not the entire syllabus, right? And then you go for complete mocks. Complete mocks are basically 2 hours test, which would be automatically submitted after 2 hours, or you might have to submit depending upon the softwares you are looking forward to and the organization you enroll with. So basically, the complete mocks will also be helpful in preparing for full-fledged examination. So first is unit testing for individual chapters, and then unit testing for the complete chapters, complete syllabus altogether, right? This is how you can look forward towards your prep. And there are certain important strategies which can help you in motivation. Everyone, I cannot say you study for 8 hours a day. You cannot. Your entire day is already jam packed. So I should not be giving you any unrealistic goals. You should be always having realistic goals. Celebrate milestones. After a certain period of time, once you're done with something that you wanted to finish by that time, celebrate it. In this case, you will feel that particular need as early as possible further. You need to stay positive. Positivity kills a lot of problems. Everyone, so this is again a very important area. Then visualize success. Think about the success that you can achieve in the market. That is again a very, very important area, right? So these are the few important habits that you need to work upon when you're preparing for this examination. Acha, one more thing, everyone, our felicitation ceremony is coming. It would be held on 11th of January at our office only. So all the particular details is something that you will find just below the specific video. There would be a specific area of description. The description, go and fill up the please feedback form as early as possible, so that anybody who would be coming on that particular day, you can book your tickets accordingly, right? And all the particular thing can be done as your expenses and everything can be sorted out in a better way. Again, part of planning there, that is possible if you do that particular thing properly and in advance. Even if you're not able to reach, you can definitely enroll yourself into our area of the felicitation ceremony. Okay. Achha everyone, before I proceed further, I hope you can see this. This is our CIB Mahapack. I think this is the perfect time. Buy the Mahapack English medium, bilingual, ebooks, videos, the previous videos, all the particular batches that we have already taken, and your 5 live classes in the upcoming future are also part of it. And even the mock tests would be conducted. Okay. And even in the mock test, you will find unit testing as well. For example, we're talking about June 2025. Look at these, all the specific batches, all the specific classes, they are all here, everyone. Okay, so this is what you can look forward to. If you are looking forward to it, then just don't delay. This is our English medium ABFM batch, and here all the specific classes are there. And the most important things, can you see there are mock tests as well? The entire unit testing in terms of 25 mocks, 25 chapters, and then you have 5 mocks which are complete. So I think there's an ebook as well, 25 ebooks, 25 chapters. All these things are available in terms of your target batch, okay, or any other batch that you take up. Everyone, the batches, there are many batches which are yet to start. So if you're planning, then you can do it right away. Just go ahead and click the on the area of use the code Y541 and apply it, and you will get it for 6500, 1% extra discount if you download the app. So hurry up and enroll yourself right away, and let me know if this particular video was helpful for you. Thank you so much, everyone. All the very best in your preparation.